How's it going, guys? Welcome once again back to YouTube News. We got some big news coming today from Vitaly. Vitaly just uploaded a video about like 20 minutes ago. I just finished watching it and everything, called Why I Did Porn. And yes, if you didn't know, guys, Vitaly did a porno back in the day. He was in a Bang Bus episode, and then actually he was spotted recently in a couple gay porns where he wasn't performing, but he was in the video. But he's never really actually talked about it publicly, like on his channel or anything. But he finally came out with this video where he talks a lot of. Definitely go check it out. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing because it's a long video and it's really well done, and I think everyone should go check it out. It's really good. But basically what he says is that he talks about his whole moving to America from Russia and everything, and that he always wanted to be a movie star ever since watching Terminator. When he was younger, he wanted to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, be in the movies, be a big star and everything like this. And he comes to America, goes through some hard times. He actually had a brother that no one has known about since now, who unfortunately had passed away, which obviously was a big part of his life. But he goes on and he addresses that he did that Bang Bus episode. He said that at the time his mom and him were living with his stepdad, who was an abusive stepdad, and it was really bad and everything, and he wanted to get out of there. But they couldn't get out of there because they had no money. Vitaly had been working at a bunch of, crappy jobs at the time, not making too much money. His buddy calls him up one day and says, "Hey, I have an opportunity to make some money. We'll do this Bang Bus porn episode thing, and you can make some good money." Well, basically, that's why he did it. He says he did it, and he says because of that money, he was able to move him and his mom out from that abusive relationship, which I think is really awesome. Obviously, you don't want to be in situations like that. That's really awful. But because of that money, he was able to move his mom and him out and away from that whole awful situation. One thing he didn't talk about at all, though, was the gay pornos that I just talked about that he was in but not performing in. You could just see him in them. He never talked about that at all or addressed it, but it is out there. Maybe he'll talk about it in the future. But basically, yeah, that's why he did the porn. He admitted it finally. He needed the money, and I mean, I guess porn pays pretty well. The whole thing wraps up with apparently he's advertising. It was more of like a telltale thing, but it was an advertisement of how to be successful on YouTube. There's this podcast that he's advertising. It's free for the next week or so. The link is in his video description and everything. Is how to make it on YouTube. I'll be checking out that podcast, listening to it. Maybe I'll do a review on it or something like that. But I don't know. I just thought this was big news. I thought you guys wanted to know. Video will be the first link in the description. Well, the first video link in the description will my Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter if you want. We're doing a giveaway eventually, but sorry about that tangent. The first video link in the description below will be Vitaly's video called Why I Did Porn. I never thought he'd really address it on his channel, on his main channel especially, but he did. And I wanted to inform you guys because this is YouTube news. We talk about big YouTube news. This is obviously really big. You heard it here first. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm here all the time. This is the third video I've done today talking about big YouTube topics. That's all I have to say on this. Thanks, guys, for listening and watching and everything. Hit that like button. Help me think of an outro.